Alright, hello and welcome everyone to today's unboxing video. So as you can see, we have another release special booster version 1.0 from the Digimon card game to open today. So let's just get right into it. Let's get right into these sweet, sweet dash packs. Of course, they're provided by my local game store, the CG Realm. So as last time, we have 5 cards that are potentially in this, and there is one super rare. So Machine Dramon is the one that we'd like to pull, I guess. So let's start and see how we do. And again, I'm not a big fan of the way these packs open because they kind of almost force you to wreck the card, which we don't want to do. Definitely don't want to do, especially with these. So we ended up with a Pringle. No, let's see how we did. So even on this side, I don't really want to go too deep on it because it's like gonna catch it on the end. And the last thing I want to do is have a destroyed card here. So let's see if we can get it. There we go. And we get a Metal Seadramon. So again, the beautiful looking card. Like, look at the reflection on it. My only qualm with this, again, you can see, is we're getting a little bit of pringling on that. So, you know, the old saying, once you start, you just can't stop. You know, these Pringles is a bit of an issue. You know, obviously, if you're following me, you watch me open up some Magic product, and that is a big issue there as well. Now, I noticed that in the rest of the pack, so this hasn't seemed to be an issue even with the foils in the regular pack. So hopefully it's just an isolated case and it can get worked out. But again, we can see, there, we're getting some nice pringling going on this one. But we hit a Gabumon. So very nice. I love the full art. Like, again, the cards are beautiful. It's just a shame that we get this, you know, a little bit of action there. But anyways, enough negativity out of the way. Let's get to the good stuff, which is the booster box. So again, these are quite hard to find. Luckily I was able to secure some, but when they get reprinted and they're more widely available, then I think it'll be better for everyone, right? Especially the first set. I mean, you don't want the first set to be hard to find. Nobody can get it. That's just gonna drive the players out of there. You know, we don't want that. Looks like we ended up with another Joe Kiddo as our trainer there. Sorry, our tamer. I'm using the wrong terminology. My mistake. Okay, so we have our promo pack. So here again are the options for the promo pack. So you get one set. You get Garurumon and Were Garurumon, Agumon, Greymon, or you get Vidramon and Tai Kamiya, the tamer card. So let's see who we get in this one. So again, I do recommend Bandai for including all these great like promos and stuff inside the boxes, right? It's just awesome to keep opening up more fancy stuff that you get. And we get Garurumon and Were Garurumon. So pretty cool. I like the foiling on it. And again, like, look at these ones are, you know, no problem with these ones. Nice and straight. They do have a nice like kind of gloss on them too, which is actually kind of cool. Like more so than just the foiling, but like there's like, you can just see in the light that reflects on it. There is, I know it's not, camera's not catching it as well, but you can see it. Like the light is just bouncing off that. So awesome job on these. Love them. All right, now comes to time to the box. So in our first box, we didn't hit the most expensive card, which is the Omnimon, but we did hit the most expensive of the 3 secret rares. The Beazelmon, if I'm saying that correctly. So hopefully this time we can hit the Omnimon. I did a little research, and I know that the Paidamon and the Lilithmon are some of the other high-end super rares to get. I think there's only one somewhat expensive or chase rare to get. So for the most part, you're just looking at, you know, you're checking out to see if you get a super rare, secret rare, you know, like a lot of it. I mean, that's the issue when you have, especially double rares in the packs and you have all these higher rarities, you know, essentially kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh problem where like the rares are kind of like glorified uncommons a lot of the times, which is great. I mean, for players, right? Unless they want to get the high-end cards and then you're stuck. So again, if you're just joining us for this video, the rarity is down there. You can see that that's our uncommon. And then we get our first rare, which is Taiga. So the green red, I'm just kidding. The tamer, and we get Giga Blaster. So I'll set those aside over here. And notice I have a brand new playmat today. The Valky. Looking quite evil with his parka. And the corpse behind him. All right, so let's see how we do in the second pack. And one thing I do like is that they give you the checklist card, but they can also be used for your memory in the game to track that. So very cool. I mean, given I don't think there's any tokens or anything, so it's nice that they give you something as a throw in. So a lot of these cards we went over before in the other box opening, so I'm not going to spend too much time. That's cool. Metal Greymon again. I'm just going to get right to the rares this time. So Yamon, love the name, and Patamon. So our rares to that one. I'm still waiting for the starter decks to come out. I really like to get those before I dive too deep into the mechanics and everything, because I think those obviously give you a good chance to kind of really get a feel for the game. Right now, most of my knowledge about it is just at the peripheral level of reading the cards, seeing what they do. Not getting a chance to really see what they do in action. I'm trying to learn the names. Agumon, so there's a rare. Agumon, and we get a Upamon. So beware of the Mons. So I'm not too familiar with the background of Digimon in general. I assume it's based on a lot of it, like pocket monsters, you have digital monsters. And it was in the name of the cartoon and the theme song, so I assume that's held up nicely. Boring Storm, I love the name. Some of the names do translate nicely. And then we get Jagumon / Angemon. So I think I did mistake one of the rares last time as being like maybe alternate art, but it wasn't. Okay, there we go. It's our first rare, Shield of the Just, and we hit Metal Garurumon. So that is our super rare. I'll put him down in the super rare pile. We can track those. So I believe last time we ended up with about 7 in the box. So it's nice that you get a decent number of those. Given that that's where a lot of the money is going to end up being in the cards, so gives you the greatest chance, obviously, to hit some of the bigger cards. And if you don't necessarily hit the biggest ones, if you can get some value off them. Ooh, Cherrymon. All right, so we got Metal Tyrannomon again, and Izzy Umi is our other rare. So good, the good old Izzy. And I also like that they've incorporated the tamers in the game. It does allow you to kind of get more into the mythology and everything when there isn't just purely the monsters, right? There's characters too that were in the anime. Gorillamon, I like it. I'm not too familiar with if there's, what's currently going on with the game. The lore of the game, if the cartoon's where it's mostly coming from, or some other sources. Okay, so we get Gabumon and a fancy looking Metal Garurumon. Very nice. Look at the shine on that. I like the circuitry and everything. Awesome. I'm gonna put that in its own little pile there. We'll do some looking up later to see how well that hit. Actually, while I got the window open here, I'm gonna take a look and see on TCG Player how we did. Just turn those on and see if we can figure it out. So, the problem is with TCG Player right now is they don't have it differentiated between, oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's the alternate art version of the super rare. Nice. They don't have it differentiated between 1 and 1.5 boosters, so it's all mixed, so it's kind of annoying. You can't turn them off. So if you're looking for the prices right now, you have to just kind of wade through all the cards, and if you see a pre-sale, basically that means it's 1.5. That's where it's coming from. So let's get back into the next pack and see how we do. Ooh, Boltmon, I like it. I do like the full art nature too, even if it's not actually a full art. Ooh, Matt Ishida and Ikaikumon, if I pronounce that name near right. And what's nice about like having stuff like the Metal Garurumon, being alternate art and super rarity is that, obviously it's not necessary if you're just looking to play the game, right? It's just more of a fancier version of the card, which, it's great that there's money in it too. it's awesome that they're putting it in there, but it's also great for everyone that isn't necessarily going to want to invest the money in it, or, you know, it makes it more affordable for everyone to play if the regular versions are a little bit easier to get and not necessarily, you know, super hard to get. So we get Togemon and Moistimon, I don't know, I just butchered that. That was a card I think I thought might have been an alternate art, when in fact it's just full art. It's what we in business like to call a fake out. It's there to meant to confuse it. Look at that, that's just like, the plastic on these things just really just pull it apart, just yank it. Just do a big old yank. All right, here we go. So again, I'm not really going through them as much as I was the first time because we've seen a lot of these cards before. But I still like to show what's in it. Okay, so you get Kari Kamaya, another tamer to go along with Yokomon. So when I was looking through after, again from the first box, it looked like I didn't actually hit all the cards. So I think some of the rares like that, I don't remember getting in the first box, so they're probably going to be brand new. All right, so let's see what we do. All right, and we hit our first rare, so Chimeramon, and we hit Magna Angemon. So another, our second super rare. I guess it's our third to go with our alternate art, Metal Gurumon. Our second regular one. So that is a Ultimate Vaccine Archangel. It's a weird, weird type. So it looks like the ability allows you to gain a security back, so I like, it's very nice. Way to recover health. Whoops. Well, that kind of spoiled it, but not much I can do about that. That just went sliding out, so let's just fly through this pack to get to it. And we hit a Joey Kiddo, so I have a very large number of Joey Kiddos now. Hopefully it's playable. And another Metal Gurumon, so it's our second one in the box. So I have multiple versions now I can play with. And yeah. All right, so next pack. Let's go. Okay, we get a Warring Growlmon. There's a rare and a tie. And this looks like a little bit different than the regular ones. So I do know a tie is one of the main characters in the game, in the show. I know that. I know that much at least. All right, so there's another Garurumon. Looks like we hit another super. Ooh, High Andromon. I like it. Looks a little bit like Optimus Prime-ish. All right, so we get another Yamon, and Kenta Surumaron. Okay, so that's our fifth super rare. Very nice. Now I'm wondering if the alternate art is going to replace maybe the secret rare in the box. That would make some sense, given there's only 3 secret rares, but I don't know. Something shiny in this pack, though, I can tell you that much. I like the graduation cap. Hilarious. All right, ooh, a little kitty cat with some sort of demon toy or something. All right, and we get Sunimon, is our rare, to go along with a Zudomon. All right, so I think I've hit that one before. So remember, it's got the fang, the tusks. So we're hitting a lot of super rares here in a row. Which normally you'd be like, yeah, bodes well. But if it's, you know, going to mean the rest of the box has like nothing left, that's going to be kind of depressing. Hopefully there's some goodies still left. Okay, Flower Cannon. So this is, I know this is the most expensive rare. And Takaishi is our tamer. Because in this game you don't have trainers, you have tamers because they're monsters. Like a lion tamer kind of deal going on there. What the deal is. All right, let's get through this one. Those like the fangs on that, the tusks. Another Sunamon to go along with a Mad Dog Fire. So you don't see too many options as rares, but the ones that you do, I think are pretty good. At least they read well. That's really all I can do at this point. One of your Digimon gets plus 1,000 damage points for this turn. Wow, that just plastic on that just peeled right off. All right, so let's see how we do. Infernmon. I like the creepy nature of that thing. And Cerebrusmon. So it's got the multiple heads. See the inspiration that that came from. Okay, so let's clear out the packs here. So we're left with 7 packs left of 1.0. Let's see what we got here. All right, so that looks like something fancy at the back of the pack. Metal Greymon, War Growlmon to go along with a Diaboromon. Okay, so that might be one of our last super rares. So a little unfortunate, I don't think we hit any of the big ones in the set. Again, the alternate art is pretty sweet though. That's awesome. Can't be upset about that. And it is nice whenever you flip the package, you can kind of see that there's going to be a foil or a super rare or something or higher in the pack, so you know going in. Karamon, creepy little puppet thing, and another Joe. That's probably about my 10th Joe right there. I can say I'm heavily invested in Joe. Though you do, when you hit it off security, you do get to play it for free. That's kind of cool. Free little effect there. Oh, something shiny in this pack. All right, so let's see how we do. All right. Oh yeah, Peter and Tinkerbell. Okay, so there's our rare, and we get Hercules Kabuteriumon. And you can see, like, even though they're foil, they are like flat as a board. So it is possible to make rare like foils that don't curve like that, and they are capable of doing it. Maybe it's the method, but I guess that's the same as this one though. The alternate art's the same as the other ones that are curling. So maybe it's just the conditions in which they're applied. Maybe the box didn't get exposed to any kind of extreme temperatures. All right, so we get Lilymon and Metal Seedramon. So card we already hit into one of our dash packs there. Okay, down to the final 3 packs. All right. And it looks like we get something shiny at the back. And we get another Mad Dog Fire to go along with a Rosemon. So let me see this. Let me check to see if that's a regular super rare or if that is a special kind of super rare. Let me just take a quick look here. Okay, so that is the alternate art. So very nice. So it's just below the metal Garurumon alternate art. So they're both clocking in around $22, $23 currently. So very nice. Cool to pull 2 alternate arts. I don't think we pulled one in my first box, so that's pretty cool. All right. Get the camera back here so I can see what I'm doing. All right. All right, so we get a Raremon and a Symphony of Number 1 Polyphony. I don't know. Sure I'm butchering that, but that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, last pack. You know what? I should have shoveled it because, as we all know, the last pack always has just like the bad, worst rares in the set. Like, just Disappointment City. So I like to shuffle it, so it always gives you a chance to get something nice in the last pack. but that's okay. Got a couple cool cards in this one. So Growlmon, and we get Terror Clusters and a Angemon. So there we go. Very nice. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching. And as you can see here, we ended up with 2 alternate art super rares. And we ended up with 3, 6, 7. Okay, so those weren't counted as part of our super rare count. So again, we ended up with 7 regular super rares. So pretty sweet stuff going on there. Again, didn't hit any of the big ones, but you know, the alternate arts are very nice. So pretty happy about that. We got this big old stack of rares. So thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. And give me a comment if you would like to see me do like a demo once like the starter decks come out. Like I think that'd be interesting, but you know, I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of sources. I know there's like the app you can get and stuff. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see. And if enough people want to do it, I will, don't have a problem doing that. Film some Digimon in action. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.